fourth down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs.
Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO, what's the quarterback looking at?
Basics, he's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Thomas. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. On third down, Young. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
1st and 10.
And a gain there of 11 yards. Oklahoma now with a 1st and 10. Young working out of the gun. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
20 more.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Sooners, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Young's pass.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
He steps
The
up.
last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on third? Again, it's Young. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
26-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9.
10.
So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
So they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the post.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive.
Sooners 9.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Downfield. Offense.
Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
At the 28-yard
2nd and 4. His throw incomplete.
The 2nd down pass.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows...
It's caught inside the 25, and he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, since he's come into the game at quarterback, 2 trips into the end zone, and this offense starting to look remarkably relaxed.
I love that description because it's evident to me, and it's evident to everyone watching, and now everyone's getting the memo. He's not a backup. He's played just as much as Matthews has this season.
Yeah, that's the thing, Charles. There's the old adage of if you have 2 quarterbacks, you have none. Well, I think they're taking that script and throwing it right out the window because they're saying we've got 2 quarterbacks, and we like them both.
I love the way you just said that. Not in this case does the old adage hold up. I think we've got a new one. They feel like they've got 2 good quarterbacks, and the offense should respond no matter who's on the field.
Exactly.
At their own 21-yard line.
Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive.
There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown. A great effort there. 42 yards. And the Longhorns add on to that lead.
Remember, Charles, with Tommy Matthews under center, they weren't able to get the ball into the end zone. They had a single field goal, but he exits the game at half. And this offense since then, they've been on fire. That's the third touchdown in this second half.
Yeah, I'm sorry I jumped in there on you there, partner, but you're exactly right. I was thinking the same thing you were. On fire. Third touchdown in the second half. He's taking his offense and squarely put it on his back, and he is actually carrying them, and what they believe, to the national championship podium.
Well, time will tell if they will be on that podium and hoisting that trophy.
Now a first down throw for Young. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Young. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Here's 1st and 10 for the Sooners. On the ground, it's Thomas. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That's good for another Sooners first down.
Young now from the 50. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Now Thomas. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
3rd and 7.
Young to throw on 3rd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
1-yard line.
On first down, it's Thomas. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
He's brought down at
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. Drops it underneath to Thomas. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They'll get a couple yards. Yards on that one, and it'll be 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run for it, and he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
the 10-yard
On 1st and 10, Young. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and that'll bring up second down.
Now second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
6 yards.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A 16-yard touchdown. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They'll try and wind some clock down with Martin. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
25-yard line.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing again on second down. Young throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Julian.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first.
And he lost the football. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Oklahoma now with a 1st and 10. It'll be Young again. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. First down, Young. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
1st and 10, Young. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. It's 2nd down and 10.
One last shot for Young. That's taken in by Stewart. They changed quarterbacks at half and did not miss a beat. Here they are, your national champions. And celebration time on that sideline.